Assistant Fire Chief James Lannon says the SUV turned out its headlights so it could see the Christmas lights better, as many people do. But when it did that, it ran off the road. The thief stole the truck from right here in the O'Reilly's parking lot, then took off, then drove west for just a few blocks, then abandoned the truck here at Nichols Park. He got out and fled on foot. There were no items taken from the truck. The hunting rifle was still in the back seat, but that suspect is still on the loose.
KY3's Dustin Hodges shows us a Greenwood High School sophomore has gone above and beyond this year, setting up his Christmas lights display.
Greenwood High School sophomore Alan Hammer has spent the last 2 weeks setting up one of the best Christmas lights displays in Springfield.
There are 7 inflatables. There are 3,000 to 5,000 lights, and there's a lot of different little animatronics and things. Used a big ladder to get it all up there.
But setting up a Christmas lights display like this takes much more effort than just putting up lights.
It takes a lot to program each little movement of the lights and everything. Here's all the different little beats of the light. There's so many different little things you can do with the lights. You can make them flicker, go in and out.
Alan programmed the lights to move with Christmas music that you can hear by tuning in your radio.
Turned 88.1, the radio station, and that's about it.
Alan's Christmas display has about 3,000 lights, and it took him about 2 weeks to set it all up, but he's actually been working on this since the summer.
It takes like a couple hours for each song just to program.
The programming was done behind closed doors this summer. Actually, it's taken him a long time to do.
And though he plans on setting up more Christmas displays in the future, Alan's future is not in computer programming.
I'm probably going to want to go in the medical field, be a surgeon of some sort, but it's just something fun to do on the side.
In Springfield, Dustin Hodges, KY3 News.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it? KY3's Dustin Hodges has the story.
Joseph Ross makes rustic furniture with his wife, but the furniture they make not only makes your house a home, it gives you peace of mind as well.
One of our tactical concealment lamps.
Joseph Ross started making rustic furniture with his wife in their basement more than 5 years ago, when a customer asked for a favor that would change Joseph's business forever.
We had a customer that requested a custom bookshelf that had a hidden gun compartment in it for rifles, and we made it for him, and it just expanded from there.
To a burglar, this looks like just a normal bookshelf, but when you slide it open, you can see that it has compartments to store your handguns, long guns, and even shotguns.
This is what we call one of our concealment wall shelves.
From then on, Joseph and his wife started making dual-purpose pieces of furniture.
Gravitate toward the lock, depressed, it drops down. You have 2 different weapons to choose from to defend yourself. Locks back up in place. They can buy a bed set, a bookshelf, or a concealment mirror that serves not only the purpose of concealing and safely storing firearms, but it provides a second purpose is for sleeping in or, storing your books on. These are our law enforcement affinity line flags. And the key is concealed behind the top stripe.
The versatility of Joseph's American-made furniture has been recognized worldwide.
We've shipped products to Canada, to Alaska, California, anywhere in the lower 48, Australia. So there's a very large and demanding market.
While staying unrecognizable to would-be thieves.
There's a lot of traditional ways of storing firearms. There's gun safes and there's gun cabinets, but they're very visible items. So if an intruder were to break into your home and you weren't there, they would know exactly what it was. These flip up. If someone was to break into your home, and they see one of our bed sets, they just think it's a bed. They don't realize that it has several different hidden compartments in it.
Giving the homeowner the upper hand during a home invasion and giving the home a rustic decor.
This is a safe, attractive alternative to your traditional firearm storage.
Rough Country Rustic Furniture makes 130 different pieces of concealment furniture.
KY3's Dustin Hodges has been following the story and is live tonight with the latest.
Ethan, the health department says they have still not heard from the owner of the dog, but they have made contact with a family member who says he will come pick the dog up, which means if he does, the health department will not have to euthanize it. The pit bull that attacked a golden retriever in North Springfield could soon get her freedom.
We've never been able to talk to the actual owner that we were given the name by the police department. We were able to contact someone identified as a nephew. As long as they will come forward, we will find the resources to help them get their dog back.
But the Humane Society also wants to make sure the dog doesn't wind up under their supervision again. So before they let her go, they're bringing her into compliance with the city's pit bull ordinance.
They get registered, and that means the microchipping, which we already do at the shelter, the rabies vaccination, and the spay and neuter, which we work very closely with our partner, Safe House, the low-cost spay and neuter clinic in town, to make that happen.
The owner will still have to pay the sheltering fee and possibly some tickets.
The boarding fees, because it's been at our facility 10 days, run about $144. It's possible they could get a ticket for having an unregistered pit bull in the city limits of Springfield for dog at large, meaning it was not being properly restrained.
But she should be reunited with her family soon enough. Now, the health department says the owner or his family has at least until next Wednesday to come pick up the dog.